Hi, Chris here from Tech Tablets. I thought I would do a quick video here on my Chuwi Vi10, which I've now had for 7 months. So how is it 7 months on? A lot of people think, and I personally thought this myself in the beginning, that a Chinese tablet, the battery's going to be worn out. It's not going to hold a full charge. 7 months on, how is it holding up? And surprisingly well, this is doing all right, actually. The only thing that's happened is there's been minor scratches on the screen protector. You can see just along here all these scratches that's happened from the keyboard case when it's been together like this. Now this Chuwi has actually traveled around the world. This has been all the way over to New Zealand from Spain and back again, and it's holding up pretty well. There's a few marks on the cover. There's a little bit of dirt and grime that it has collected. You can see there's, you know, it's not the best material maybe that they've used. It attracts a lot of dust and a bit of wear on the corners and things. But I literally use this tablet every day because I use it to log into some of the Chinese websites, and I download things from it. And when I'm traveling around, I just throw this in the bag. Because this is only literally about 138 US, it doesn't worry me too much. Like when I had my Surface Pro 3, for example, I was really careful with it, delicate. This thing I just kind of throw around, throw it into a bag, and it's holding up well. There's no wear on the keyboard cover. I expected this material to probably wear out after 7 months at least, to become a little bit loose around here, but the magnets are still fine. There's no visible wear there. The back of it, it's a fingerprint magnet still. There's more scratches on it from the screen protectors I left on there because it's got one on the back and the front being that glass there, and it's all fine. And the keyboard, the usual, you get a bit of wear and tear on it, just the shininess on the space keys. You can see that I actually have used this keyboard quite a lot, and I still find it really good, actually, this keyboard. Now I did have an Asus Transformer book T100HA, and I didn't like that keyboard so much. Even though this keyboard is flat, you can't prop it up or anything, it doesn't have that flex, so it's got reasonably good travel on it as well, and the keyboard is actually holding up quite well. Nothing really wrong. The mechanism here is still working just fine. It's not disconnecting or anything, and I'm really surprised. Now when it comes to the tablet, there's a few changes that I made. You can see I've got Windows 10 on here, which I installed, and everything seems to be running just fine on it. I'm still surprised at the performance. It hasn't bogged down. There's no problems. And the battery, I'm still getting it around about 5.5 to 6 hours battery life here. You can see, well, battery stats. There's a little bit of battery wear now. There's 3.3% battery wear. And I've probably cycled this battery at least, I'd have to say at least 100 times, or if not more. And the battery's still going strong. And I personally thought that it wouldn't by now. I thought, oh, it would only hold like 60% charge or something, but that's not actually the case here. It's going strong and really not too bad at all. So against what I originally thought, I thought that this would probably be worn out by now after 7 months at least. So in terms of longevity, these tablets I think will last at least a good year or so, and for this price you'd probably be upgrading to the new Cherry Trail model, which is being released, I think this week it's coming out. They're going to have a Cherry Trail Atom X5 Z8300 in here, so it'll be a little bit better in terms of graphics performance, but overall it's snappy, it's working just fine, and I do highly recommend this. This is still one of my favorites because it's got those 2 full USB ports on the side here. Just get the camera to focus. Is really one of the main reasons why I've held on to this tablet, because of this right here, because that is just so handy to have there, and I can stick pen drives in there. Even though it's only USB 2, you're limited to about 40 megabytes per second there, read and writes. It still makes it such a practical tablet. The speakers sound really good, so overall, I'm still impressed with this Chuwi here, and why I rate it as one of my favorite tablets so far. So there's a look there. You can see that even after 7 months, still holding together. It's not falling to bits as you would probably have expected to, being a cheap Chinese tablet. But overall, not bad at all. Thank you for watching the video. Hopefully see you in the channel. I have more up and coming soon on the new Cherry Trails that are coming out of China. Bye for now.